No, I think this will be good. Hello. We're debating whether we need to move further back or not. You want to sit?
No.
You can move these to sit. You can move this slightly further back, though. Albert is here early. Almost only 1 minute on time. Let's see. Oh, welcome, welcome, welcome. Greg is still getting dressed because he didn't watch the clock. Hello, bus. Anyhow, Carl's here and everything. I'm just going to, we started getting just a few droplets of rain, so I have my wool that I'm putting over the keyboard. So 1, it won't blow in the mic, and 2, hopefully it'll keep the rain out without going pling, pling, pling. Can you still hear us okay, though? That's the question. I can make this bigger, maybe. Da-da-da-da. Yes, I can. Anyway, I see Albert is here, and Albert is going to be joining us in not long. It's too hot if it's not raining. Albert! Albert looks like a much younger version of Carl with no beard and no... You don't have a beard and mustache, do you, yet? It says, oh, I think I have to do the pop-out chat because it said chat disabled right after him, so we'll do that. And then, oh yeah, no, there's a huge chat. I'm just missing it. Okay. See, they love me. And you. Just have to...
And I can hear us okay?
I think so. Now they can hear us just fine. Cecilia's watching us. Oh, hello, Cecilia. You have, Cecilia, right after we're done here, you have like about a 15-minute window where I can come and pick you up. Let's see. I need to do this as a separate one, I think. Little window reorganizing because I wasn't watching the clock too either myself. There we go. Okay, so what's the weather like, Carl? Do we know?
We're outside. We should have a bit of an idea.
You're so smart.
There.
No, temperature in Gudvangen. Do we know what it's like?
10-ish.
There's a kid eating an ice cream behind me, so you know what that means. Summer's coming.
No, that only means that the kid has a disposable income and they are selling ice cream somewhere. Kids eat ice cream in the middle of winter if they're given half an opportunity.
Also, I was going to take a photo and send it to Peruta of where we're sitting, but I'll do you one better. I took one yesterday of Karl and Greg killing each other, and I will send that to her, and she can post whatever she does with it. She's good at this. Let's see. She will love this one. I used it as advertisement today.
Is that me and Greg? It looks like a monk and a sheep.
Oh, no, it's you and Greg killing each other. It's awesome. It's a really good photo. No filter either. Take a look. Did you see that one? You're blind as a bat, so you can't see that far, but it's flipping awesome. It's actually a clip from a video that we made that I hope to get posted on Instagram sometime really, really soon and sent to Viking Valley so they can post it there as well. Okay, now I can see everybody else. Charlotte's here. Yay! She missed us a couple times. Susan Youngman is here from Adirondacks. Sunny everywhere. Karsten and Dorda are here, and Heidi is here. Heidi's brother Runa is not here today because her other brother is turning 60, I hear. So he gets to celebrate a birthday instead. Runa's not quite 60 yet, I'll give him that. But he's older than me. 23 degrees where Peruta is. Catherine Faukel is here from Austria. Welcome back. And Meryl is here. Says, hi, Alex. Meryl Hufflepuff.
Hello, Elmina.
You got to say maybe really loud. Scream it so it bounces off the mountains.
No, I heard it.
She says, hello, Elmina. My kid's friend is here. Alex, come here. Because we're waiting on Greg. Sit here. Tell us, who are you? You look different.
I am alive.
You're alive?
Mm-hmm.
You're not like dead like Carl and I?
Internally, yes.
Internally, she's dead, yes. This is twin number 2. Twin number 1 is calling herself trash on chat. Cecilia, you're not trash.
I disagree.
No, but she's a little bit more camera shy, so she'll join us maybe another day. Alex didn't want to dress up as a Viking, so she did the next best thing. Would you like to show your backside?
No.
Okay, then we'll have to show this side. What does it say? Under there.
Don't know. I can read upside down.
Valley Gudvangen. It is the Viking group, Njardar, which has relations in Gudvangen. So that's close enough. It's a Viking sweatshirt. Hello, Regina's back. Yay. It does look sunny. It has been a bit sunny all day, but there's like one dark cloud over there, but it's like a nice rain cloud. Oh, there's a lot more chat. Geez, I got to get good at this. Albert says he's got a bit of a beard and stash. Uh-oh, he's turning into you. This is your future, Albert. Trash and Marilar. Besties, you can have candy then if Alex shares it with you. She hasn't opened the bag, but the store is closed.
No.
Do you know that the stores in all the stores in Norway probably hold grocery stores. They are closed on Sundays for some reason. Norway doesn't like to have stores open on Sunday. But here in Gudvangen, it's a little different. They like to close early on Saturdays and have open on Sundays. And it's a small city, so they're small village, so they're allowed to do it. So that's kind of in a touristy village. Your friend Elmina is crying her eyes out and waving. Says, "Girl, are you okay?"
No.
Maybe she's talking to Cecilia. No, she's completely destroyed. You can tell. Horrible. We were going to sacrifice her up to the gods. There's a nice little altar over there. No? Tell Karl to add you on Facebook. You were going to be better at social media. That was your New Year's resolution, and you haven't added Albert on Facebook?
Right.
He will get on it. He doesn't add anybody. He didn't even add me for the longest time. I think 3 years. No, maybe. Something like that. Yeah. Prude is, let's see, busy doing wallpaper too, is he? Elmina says, oh, you're just going to have to read Lady Elmina and Cecilia. They're being silly. They're 12-year-olds. Katarina says, good morning from Karin Hollick. I just noticed that her name was... Yes, Alice, Cecilia, that is your hoodie. Next time you show up, or I give your stuff away to your twin. Okay, anyway. Oh, Albert had a thunderstorm where he is. We better not get that here. Oh, and there it is here, too. It's starting to rain just a little bit, so I'm going to needle bind while I can. Karl, what are we going to do today? You had plans.
Yeah. And these are very, very... what do you call it, embryonic plans. That is, it's basically just an idea, not really a plan.
It's a fun idea, though.
I was told a couple of weeks ago to make a team building project for potential groups, and I may or may not physically be here. I might be online thingies. And how do you do team building to people who are just talking to you through a screen? So I came up with an idea of gladiatorial contest or a holmgang or what you want to call it, where one group first chooses their fighter. The group that doesn't get to choose their fighter chooses the first weapon, and we go back and forth until all the weapons have been picked up, and that will cause some interesting combinations, I think, depending on how cunning the people who picks out the weapons are.
Oh, crap. I don't think I listened well enough. I have to run back and forth and pick up things? Is that what you said?
No, we'll just put everything in a pile on the ground.
Yeah.
Hunger Games.
Are we going Hunger Games Viking style?
Yeah, but it's only 2 people. And I haven't seen Hunger Games, so I don't know exactly how...
everybody tries to kill everybody. Stuff in the middle. Everybody runs over. They grab something and leaves.
Yeah, no, they're not grabbing. The people in the chat chooses... Say, me and Greg are fighting. Say Greg was picked before me, so then the people who didn't choose Greg get to choose what kind of weapon I pick up. I can pick up 1 item from the pile.
Oh,
then
cool.
Greg gets to pick up an item, then me again, then Greg again, then me again, then Greg again, until the pile is empty. And then we just see what we have, and then we fight.
Is needle binding one of these things?
No.
No, it's a fight.
Okay.
The only thing we are dicking around with is what kind of equipment we have.
All right, fine.
I also brought my javelins in case somebody, for some stupid reason, absolutely wants to see a javelin competition. I can't see any sensible reason to want to do that, but I have them just in case.
Alex, you want to try the javelin a little bit while we're waiting on Greg? Ask Karl what you have to do to throw the javelins. So this is technically done. The cowl that I'm working on, it's like the one I have on my neck. But it is leftover yarn, and it's extremely thick. And if I can find the other one, around here somewhere because I need new yarn soon. I was in a hurry this morning or this afternoon.
Cecilia and Evan, are you just having a full-on conversation in our chat? For no
That's
reason?
okay. They're giving everybody else something to watch. That's all the yarn I have left of this. Nothing else even remotely close to as thick as this yarn. So I'm probably just going to
Good luck, Cecilia.
keep making this
Have a fun time watching anime.
until I run out of yarn.
I'm just gonna sit down.
Hello, Dora and Karsten. Ah, they're being nice. Okay. No, you are not annoying. You guys are very cute. Okay. That's my kid. Go and see what Carl's going to teach you how to do. You have to learn this so that you can kill Greg. It's important to get your practice in. He's a big guy.
Also kind of important not to actually kill Greg.
Here comes Greg.
But there are two ways of throwing. I can show you. If you're throwing straight ahead,
Alex, watch what he's doing.
then you hold it about at the point of balance. You look right ahead at whatever you are throwing at. Let's pretend there is target over here. You step forward and throw. So,
You try? Oi, that glue didn't work very well. Don't tell Runa.
So you hold it kind of like this, and then you step forward and throw like this.
Okay, and he threw it that far. We're surrounded by rocks on the other edge there, so.
Another thing you can also try, that's a little bit more difficult. If you imagine that your opponent has a shield, you want to throw over his shield and kill him.
Yeah. He's going to pretend to throw it over the shield and kill the person hiding.
Then you hold it like this, a little bit over the point of balance now.
So you have to hold it differently.
And then you aim with your shoulder. So when you hold your arm out like that, it should point directly at your opponent. And then you...
Oh, cool. And it landed. I'll have to turn this every once in a while so you can see. There. I wonder if I should move further back. We found Greg. Carl's just teaching my kid how to kill you.
Yeah, I got it.
So perfectly normal activity here in Viking Valley.
Yep.
Yeah, it's good to see Charlotte at the same time. I think this wool on my keyboard, we can see it there. It's keeping the rain out and the wind out. Well, there's no wind, but it's keeping the rain out, but it's kind of hard to use my keyboard. Rest in peace, Javelin. Okay, let me move the camera further back here.
No, it didn't. Kind of like that.
All right.
Both of you are making the same mistake, and I think it is that you're holding behind the point of balance.
Probably.
Yeah.
Let's go backwards. How does that look? Better? Yeah, I think that's better.
I'm better with close quarters combat.
All right. So now they practice javelin throwing until we get Karl on his gladiator quest. Okay. I think we can see you better now. You better. They all got a really good view of my butt. Yeah, I think we can see them better now. Ooh, Charlotte is cleaning the kitchen for 17th of May. What is the 17th of May in Norway, and why is that a big day?
The signing of the Norwegian Constitution back in 1814.
Signing of the Norwegian Constitution back in, which is it, 1914?
18.
I was going to say, that sounded new. 1814.
We were first under Denmark for about 400 years.
Yeah.
When Denmark loses, Norway, I have to be honest, loses in the Napoleonic War, we kind of get a serious case of independence. So we very quickly write the constitution. And then we are given to Sweden, who was on the right side, so to speak, during the Napoleonic War.
Yeah.
That is, they were not on the side of the French.
You're on my side.
So we
So the
end
British
up
guy.
as basically Swedish war booty and are in union with Sweden. But because we already have our own constitution, we are being kind of dickish all the way. And in the 1880s, we almost end up in a war with Sweden over our demands to have our own foreign...
Sweden in a war?
Yeah, that's the thing. That just doesn't happen.
No.
So after bullying them and threatening them for like, say 30 years, they decide that it just isn't worth it. Independent Norway is the way to go. So in 1905, Norway becomes independent.
I had a coworker from Sweden, Oni Dama, and it's actually Netherlands, but for some reason he's Dutch and Swedish. Anyway,
incredible combination.
I know, and he lives in Norway now, so go figure. Anyway, so Oni says 17th of May. That's the day we let the Norwegians go free.
But no, they didn't. The Danish could say
You let the slaves go free, he says.
The Swedish came after the 17th of May. So, no.
How to piss off a Norwegian.
That would almost be funny if a Danish person said it.
Yeah.
Because they didn't have to bother more with us after that date. But for the Swedish person, nah.
Okay, so when Maria gets here, we'll remind her that she can be properly Danish and say, 17th of May, that's the day we let the slaves go free. Because she's from Denmark.
By the way, you still owe us some parts, Denmark. We want them back.
I am going to show one thing real quick here. It's going to go in Alex's direction.
Nearly the 17th of May, and a random Viking
bonus waterfalls
has just declared war for Norway in Denmark.
Because the snow is melting quickly now.
We tried to occupy Greenland and take it back from Denmark. But we kind of lost in an international court or something, so we are not allowed to do that anymore.
There we go.
We were allowed to do it when we did it, and not that the Norwegian government did it. It was just a bunch of whalers who took it upon themselves to expand the Norwegian territory with about 100%.
It's a little crooked, but it seems to be. Maybe that's just the thing.
If Greenland had been Swedish, it would have worked.
I don't know if you're catching this, but Norway and England are picking fights.
Debating which country Norway's going to fight next.
America.
America?
No, that's
we're too far away.
Country fighting America.
No, and we don't have a territorial claim on America. Canada, on the other hand.
Canada has a claim on the United States. There you go.
No, we have a claim on Canada.
You have a claim on Canada. Oh, watch out, Canadians. Carl's got his eye on you. Meryl Hufflepuff, my kid's friend, says, what do you think of the amazing edit I've made of you? And if you don't see it, I'm going to make Cecilia and Alex show it to you.
Oh, yeah, she made it of you.
Elmina, you have to post your TikTok. You know how the name Karin is associated with short, bobbed, cut, stern ladies that want to speak to the manager.
Just photos of accounts named Karin Hate Club.
Come here. I think you need to tell them what that TikTok video is that she's talking about. Sit down here because I don't want to get it wrong. I think if I misrepresent your friend Elmina, you tell them, what is the Karin TikTok meme or thing that she made? What did Elmina make?
Annoying middle-aged women wanting to speak to a manager and murder everyone around her.
That's about right. Okay. No, that's good. All right. No, that's fine, Elmina. That describes me perfectly. No, it's just friendly banter, is writing Albert. Okay, so what are you guys going to do for me to keep me entertained? See how I'm getting out of this?
Didn't we see some movies?
We watched, yeah, I didn't know if we want to do that when Runa was here, though, because he likes talking about movies. So I thought maybe I'd save that one for next week. But actually, we can tell him what one we did watch, which one, so that we could... Trace. We watched, it's a Norwegian short film, Trace. It is on YouTube. But I don't remember if it was texted or not in English.
Mom, can I have the bullet?
No. Oh, yeah, bullet.
No, I have to admit,
that
movie was too Norwegian for me to concentrate about. Because they do the Scandinavian thing with... You can't just have somebody sighing and look sad to indicate that they are sad. You have to show a very sad landscape. Then you have to zoom in on their very sad eyes. Then you have to show the crinkles in the corner of their very sad eyes. And this keeps going for like 3 or 4 minutes. When in an American movie, you would see a sad guy, and then some other guy would say, oh, that guy looks really sad, and you're done with it. But in a Norwegian movie, the entire world is sad for like 3 minutes to indicate that the guy is not having his best day.
Well, we wouldn't want anyone to think he was having a good day.
What did you think of Hammer of the Gods, Carl?
Oh, they'll come. You can make them smaller than that, Alex. Hammer of the Gods we watched. That's right. That was on DVD, though, I think.
Was that the Malaysian one?
It was a Malaysian. No, what's the Malaysian one we watched?
I didn't want to mention the name of that one for obvious reasons.
What?
Thor,
Viking
Hammer of the
Dom.
Gods? Huh?
Viking Dom.
Oh, Vikingdom! But that one was also on DVD. Alex brought the chickens over. Okay,
Thank you.
so Vikingdom is one we have to watch. How much was that in Malaysian? It looked like it was actually a big production of the film. You can give a short synopsis, and then they can see if they can find him before Runa gets back in next week.
Oh, you have to watch it. This is good bad.
Vikingdom.
Almost nothing is correct. There is a little bit that I actually get right.
Carl is
But-
being very optimistic. It is not good bad. It is bad, bad, and bad.
Isn't this the one that had like elven gods?
Yes.
Okay, of the Instagram kind?
Yes.
Oh, this is good!
No, it's not. It's just not. It destroys my mythology.
I liked this one because they were in such pain watching it. It was so cool.
No,
No, you liked it.
I liked it.
It's this one who was losing a...
It's
Unit.
Was bad in mythology to the point of excruciating pain.
Ooh, I want to see it.
I
Um,
know.
if any of you have seen the Russian Christmas musical about the fox who wants to kill all the goats, I don't remember what it's called. But the fox is this red-haired guy with big eyebrows, and he's running around and dancing a lot.
Oh, yeah. And like Mr. Miyagi
Kind of. A little
eyebrows.
bit.
You could get eyebrows like that.
But
He could.
I do
In
not
this
wanna see his
movie-
eyebrows like that.
Thor looks exactly like that.
Thor had
It's-
red hair, though, in this one, didn't
Yeah, but that is correct. He's supposed to have red hair. So
That's the only thing that it scored points on from me.
it gets that, and it gets
he? I would cringe
some
out of that room.
people's armor,
Thank you,
if
Berta.
you put them in second or third rank, would be possible. Kind of.
Why is the weather like that, writes Kaya? Why are you all sad? Notice I'm going to change the topic because I know that Runa's going to want to debate that movie with you next week.
But we can go back to
Yeah.
Vikingdom. But
Pruda got walked
everybody
over.
see this movie. It's great.
You can tell with the computer that when something goes closer to the screen and back, then the sky shows up more white or lighter. But it is actually it's almost gray today. Are you testing things? So you just...
Yeah, no, I turned it into winter by moving closer to the computer.
Oh, do it again. Do it again. Make it winter. Is that the Fimble Winter? Oh, we now know about the Fimble Winter and how it happened, really. Volcano, no. It was you.
Now Odin fell asleep at the keyboard. Rested his head against his computer.
Girl, they can't control the weather. Elmina. Okay. So do you wanna try your thing here? My kid's like making sure the chickens are right in shooting range, so that's good.
No, but kids and chickens, very good.
Sparring
You can
practice.
see them. If I do this, maybe you can see them a little better.
I know you can. Rude.
What was the other? Okay, so we watched Thor, God of Thunder, Vikingdom, and Trace. But Trace is only like 32 minutes in Norwegian.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you watch those this week, then you'll know what they're cringing about next week in different ways. Are we all sad though?
I think
Kaya
we should
wants
all
to know.
watch Hammer of the Gods. Hammer of the Gods was a good movie.
Hammer of the Gods was a good movie. Yeah. No, Carl's not. Oh, they're picking a fight over there though, too.
That's what you wanted, wasn't it?
Absolutely. If I tell Kaya that everyone's sad here, then you might have to call home again.
No, I'm so sad.
All right.
Kaya is Carl's sister.
Maybe we should move you away from the computer then, so Kaya sees that it's actually quite bright.
No, it is bright. If I get out of the way, then you can see it's a lot brighter. It's starting to small little raindrops, but nothing big.
No.
Oh, Alex, that's not what you think. That's chicken porn.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm trying to get.
Oh.
I don't wanna do that.
Now, last time you lot went behind the fence when you did that, so make sure you do it again.
There's 2 roosters and only 14 hens. It's not a good mix. They need more.
Yeah, no, but he's doing his best.
Yeah.
To like more.
Yeah. Also, if you see a rooster running around, and a chicken running like, ah! that's chicken porn.
I don't plan to see that.
Okay. Trönderska. Okay, what are you guys gonna do? Show me.
Okay.
Yep. You're gonna do something. Carl's got a plan today.
We need 2 volunteers from the chat then.
2 volunteers from the chat. I see that Elmina's talking a lot, so Elmina and Albert. Prudy wants to know if I should send, if she should send Greg some recipes for cooking chicken. Chicken fricassee is really good. Greg says yes, do it. Okay, so Elmina and Alder. Galler. Ah, yeah, that's the roosters. The black one this time. Okay. So
Elmina was the first one you said?
Elmina's the first one. She's Meryl Hufflepuff on there. Okay, so what does Elmina need to do?
She has to choose either me or Greg as her fighter.
Who's your fighter, Elmina? Greg or Karl? That one's Karl. Which one do you pick? You want your fighter to win. So what does she have to pick? Yeah, you get to choose. Do you want Greg to be your fighter or do you want Karl to be your fighter? This one's bigger and younger. This one is older and wiser. I don't know. They're going to kill me for saying it.
Karl knows
Hi,
more
Garcia.
about fighting than Greg.
Neither. Oh, she picks neither. Okay, Heidi, who do you choose?
Come back here. Oh, you jumped actually.
Okay, and Albert, you can, one of you guys chooses first. Let's see, we'll do Albert and Heidi. Meryl chooses, Elmina chooses Harry Potter. Harry Potter was not a Viking.
No. This is not Harry Potter, okay?
Okay, if Harry Potter magically comes in with a staff and wins everything,
Hang on a minute, Harry Potter,
Elmina
does
will
that
win.
mean you're choosing the Englishman?
Albert has chosen Greg. Okay, and that means Heidi, who hasn't actually accepted yet, gets to have Karl.
Then Heidi chooses a weapon for me.
Okay, Heidi, you get to choose.
Alternatives are sword, axe, skarmosax, or spear.
Sword, scrax. Sword, axe, scramasax,
It sounds
and
like one of those
spear.
cookie ads.
Which weapon should Karl use, Heidi? Sword, scramasax, axe, spear. Yeah.
Okay.
Which one is sharp?
None of them.
None of them.
None of them.
Except
Why
the
aren't
one
they
on the
sharp?
Hmm?
Why aren't they
Family
sharp?
friendly.
Because I want to reuse Greg.
Okay.
Apparently he doesn't want to reuse himself, though.
I don't know how quick she's at the keyboards, though. And then Albert gets to choose second.
Was a weapon chosen?
Nah, not yet. Oh, axe. You get to use an axe. So does now Albert get to choose what Greg gets to use?
And the
Okay.
axe is on my side.
Yep.
Axe is on your side. Yeah, there's a little time delay in the sending, so.
It's no longer
Peruda says
accepted.
spear will always win, but it's not your turn yet, Peruda. You get to choose next. Okay, Albert says you get the spear. Peruda has influenced him. Okay, so
Thank
now
you, Peruda.
So now we are back to the one who gave me the axe. Either a sword or a skarmosax.
Heidi, does he get to use a sword or a scramasax?
Or neither.
Okay, or neither.
Hey,
Alex, your friend wants to know if she has the permission to kill 4 people.
yeah.
Why not? It's a Viking
If
village.
you invite me.
Something you only hear in a Viking village. Okay, so Heidi gets to choose between, was it scramsax and sword? Yep. Now, when you say scramsax, is that 1 or 2 scramsaxes?
That's one.
Just 1, okay. She says, she chose axe, but you get to choose a second weapon now, not the spear, though, because Albert already chose the spear. So we shall see. And then, Albert, you get your second one, and, well, actually, the one that she doesn't choose, Greg gets. But you can still pretend you chose it.
Something came up.
Nope, that's Elmina. She says they're starting with Hunter and then Ginny.
Okay.
Okay? They have a deal. I don't know what it is. I don't speak as much Harry Potter as I thought I
No,
did.
that's not Harry Potter.
No, because Hunter isn't in Harry Potter.
No, it's a different series.
Okay. All right. Let's see. I'm not sure how long the time delay is on that, though, but scramasax. It could be that you meant that she thought I said axe instead of scramsax.
I already have one weapon. I'm supposed to have more.
Yes, I know.
So if somebody can please choose between either this or one of those.
Okay.
That.
We'll see which one types faster. Heidi or Albert pick the second weapon,
Extremely unhelpful.
which is a scramasax or a sword.
You have to think.
Dun 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 dun. Hunter is a dude who taps in the hallways at school.
Oh yeah, he tap dance.
Sword, you get the scram sex.
Oh, he's horrible at tap dancing.
I don't think Carl's too happy with that.
This could be interesting.
Okay, so now,
Not particularly.
Alex, you're going to have to maybe, yeah, we'll see. Bright on the keyboard, it's making it a bit dark. There we go. So you guys are going to have to
On the,
stand slightly 1 meter that way, 1 meter that way. And then I can get you in.
Something's on like the camera that makes it making it blurry. Or something. It looks a little blurry. That maybe.
No, it's because, see, look at this background. See now when I'm in the way? And then when I put my head in
focus.
front, yeah, no, it's the camera. So the sky changes. This is kind of fun. But that's why you can see the sky much better now when I'm not close to the camera.
I want to kidnap a chicken so I can get it on camera.
You want to kidnap a chicken.
Come here. I'm going to kidnap
Okay, let's see what's going on. I like that they're going to kill each other for my Nalbinding entertainment. It's the Oslo stitch, by the way, if you were wondering. One behind the thumb. And then one under. And under that one. Okay.
chicken.
We have to say, like, Klar Fardy go. Oh, there's a guy in there.
Shot now.
You are in shot now. Yep, if
Yeah,
Alex doesn't put her head any further. There we go.
Oh shit, there.
Of course they're fighting.
I got you.
Oh, 1 point to Greg. Albert, yay, 1 point for you. Please show Carl this picture and we'll gauge his reaction. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, ready to rumble. Charlotte wants more fighting. How many rounds do you get to go before Albert's Gladiator wins? Viking Gladiator. Okay, let's see. We get them this way.
Can I kidnap you?
I know.
Was that a
Underarm.
underarm? Alex, your head's going to get right in the way of the shot soon.
Yeah, Greg wins.
Greg wins. That's 2 out of 3.
Yeah,
Yep.
Okay, congratulations, Albert. Oh my God, that picture. Okay, we have to show you this picture, Carl. Let's see, just a moment. We have to click on it. It's the Miss Norway contestant. She's got antlers and wings.
Is that supposed to be
And-
Viking?
And check out the fur skirt, because, you know, your nether regions get cold.
I know, of course.
Is that supposed to be a Viking?
I don't think so.
No, but that's Norway's Miss USA, or Miss Norway contestant. Norway for
no.
Miss USA. That'd be wrong. Miss Universe, sorry. Miss Universe.
Why not? I don't see a problem here.
I believe he likes the fur skirt. Okay.
Not particularly, but
So let's go with Peruda and Charlotta. Pick your gladiator, or who's going up. Alex versus Greg.
No.
Remember, Greg wouldn't hurt a little girl.
Yes, he would.
Okay. Okay, so Peruda, you can choose first. You want Alex, my kid Alex, or Greg? Hope not, writes Albert.
Peruda, a little tip. Her kid just picked up a sharp javelin.
Show him the jar. There you go, Alex. Show him the.
And
Charlotta, if you want your
I'm time to update my
actually
wardrobe.
live,
She wants to see me in a
please
mini
choose
skirt.
the shield.
Please choose the shield. You can't have a sharp weapon, though, Alex. Carl has a rule about that. We just don't have enough volunteers, he says, to kill each other with sharp items.
He wants to reuse me, apparently.
Charlotte chooses Greg. Peruda chooses Alex. Okay. Which weapon does Peruda got in there first? Alex, Peruda gets to choose first. Axe, sword, spear, Scramasex.
shield, Dynax.
And shield and Danax. Ooh, you got more options here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Peruda chooses first, then Charlotta, then Peruda one more time, and then Charlotta again. Just imagine if Elmina would have played. She could have been in your charge of your destiny, Alex.
No.
So you're kind of glad she didn't want to play?
Her with my destiny.
You want gloves?
You don't trust her with your
You
destiny.
need gloves.
You need gloves. Greg has a tendency to show him what Greg did to your knuckles. You have to.
Okay, don't break my fingers. I already sprained my
That's why we've said you've got to wear gloves.
Greg made Carl's knuckles a bit more bony than they used to be. Alex, you get a sword, says Peruta.
No.
Charlotte, what does Greg get to use?
Oh, I hate swords.
Was it Danax, spear, Scramasax? Scramasax. Okay, shield.
Yay!
Okay, Peruta, you get the next one, and then Charlotte, you get one more. Okay, so Alex has a sword, and she gets one more item. What's it gonna be? This is the best Nalbinding entertainment. This cowl is just making itself at this point. It's gonna be only have this much wool left.
So what's Alex's second weapon?
Peruta says, "Sorry, Alex, spear."
Yes.
Damn.
Alex is very happy, Peruta.
No.
Okay, and Charlotte, what does Greg get to use second?
Axe, Scramasax, or Danax?
Hello, chicken.
The Danax is a good one, yeah.
Yes.
But you
because-
wanted the Scramasax last time.
yes,
Why?
But count hands.
Count hands. Oh, yeah, good point.
What?
I was thinking you have to stand here and do the golf commentary. So you have to sit like all the way here so they can't see you, but they can hear you whispering into the microphone. Now notice as Greg picks up the axe,
I get the axe.
you get the axe.
I don't have a shield either.
Nope, you don't have a
No,
shield.
You just have a spear and a sword.
A kind of unfortunate situation for Alex because Alex now has a weapon in each hand, and there isn't
Alex, it's
really
in
anything more that she can use.
And you take about
efficiently.
a meter back.
Yep.
Okay, Alex, stand closer to the javelin or whatever. But Alex, Karl has some very specific rules you need to listen to, and you have to stand by the javelin.
Very specifically, don't kill Greg.
No headshots. Headshots, not allowed. We
I'm
need.
not good at aiming anyway, so
Okay.
I can't keep it.
You are not allowed to do this.
You are not allowed to do this, he says.
You are allowed to do this.
But you're allowed to do this.
This, and this, but not this.
Can I do this?
Just kill him.
Just kill him.
Excuse me.
No
you've missed a
headshots.
very important
Ooh.
part that I would want her not to go for, please, Carl.
Which part is that?
The part currently covered by a shield.
Maybe I wouldn't move that shield if.
That's allowed.
Oh, fuck.
Apparently, crotch shot is okay, says Karl. Okay.
God damn you, Carl.
Let's see if Greg can still have kids after this. All right.
I will use both if I will. Because it's more confusing for him.
Use both. It's more confusing for Greg.
Okay. If it confuses you more than him, then maybe just use one.
Not sure how well you can hear them. We do have a lot of background noise, but that's the rushing river and waterfalls. Albert says it hurts and it doesn't feel good in the morning. No headshots. Okay, here we go. Are we ready? I'll try to keep you guys in frame.
I'm giving her a bit of an advantage, Carl.
Oh, you're using the bottom end of the axe. Good idea. But she can go back and pick it up, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Contestants ready?
Are the contestants ready? Oh, yeah,
Okay.
you're right.
Kill each other gently.
Kill each other gently.
Why did you look at me when you said that?
Finally, Greg gets to fight somebody his own age.
You're holding it wrong.
I'm giving you an advantage.
I'm pointing it out because it's wrong and it's disturbing.
Alex, you got to go at him in a... There we go. No, you got to stay on this side. You got to stay on this side of the weapons. Otherwise, we can't see you. Remember, Harry Potter is rooting for you, Alex. She got you.
Point Alex.
Woohoo! Jump up and say yay.
No.
Okay. Okay.
I'm ready to go again whenever you are.
All right.
Ready?
So Prudence Champion's got 1 point.
Quick at running backwards in that.
Yeah, they like to run off screen. Then no one will see when they actually get hit. Prudence says, yay, Alex! Karl, are you commentating?
Alex had a good shield hook, but she didn't manage to pull off a follow-up.
No,
You have to.
have a classic case of two fighters more concerned with hooking the opponent's weapon than with actually killing them.
Was that a point for Greg? I saw Alex just go and run away.
Did you hit the other one?
No, I hooked the spear.
Oh, nope, it's still
No,
on
just
then.
hunting weapons. They are not.
No, I'm just trying to get those shields.
They are technically good, but they will live with little killer instinct.
Alex, Garcia's cat Lyra is still watching you too.
What?
Garcia's cat Lyra is watching, so you need to think of that cat. Make the cat proud.
Alex, for the cat.
For the cat, Alex. Was that a headshot or a hair shot? That's a hair shot, doesn't? Okay, I notice you're using the sharp end of the axe now.
Remember,
She ordered me to.
Okay.
Alex is pretty good at math, and that won't last if you keep hitting her on the head.
Ooh. Almina says she wouldn't trust Alex with that weapon. Oh, she got Greg! 2 for Alex. Go,
Victory,
Peruta.
Alex.
I think this proves your point about an untrained person with a
Alex?
spear, Carl.
Yeah, no.
Take a bow for Peruta. You made her win. I'm
What?
sorry, Charlotte.
Make you move your shield.
Karen, what do I say about the spear every time I'm guiding people around?
About a spear?
Yeah.
It's got a long range, and it's blindingly fast.
Yes.
And you can
And
hook
it's
with
lightweight.
it, and you can lightweight. Yes.
So I also say that so even a completely untrained 12 or 13-year-old with the spear would be something you would have to be at least a little concerned about on the battlefield.
That must be what you did.
Is my point proven?
Yes.
I think the point is proven. Okay, Greg's tired, so it's time to put him up against Karl again. Bjornarda! Choose Bjornarda. It's Karl versus Greg now, and I see Bjornarda is here. He said she should do the running tactic from the Gladiator battle in the life of Brian. Little Monty Python for you there. Albert says that's why we recommended the jock strap. Alex, you need to wear a jock strap next time.
What?
It's to protect your balls and penis.
But what? No.
She doesn't have that. Okay. And Albert says, Greg, you need to close up. You got
I know,
schooled. No, but this is good. We're gonna have so much fun when Albert's here this summer.
I need to make.
And
my new
Adrian too. I
shield.
don't see him
That's too
online though.
heavy.
Charlotte says, darn. I think she's a little disappointed in you.
Sorry, Charlotte.
No, I need a shield that works.
BF98 is here. Okay, so there we got the other one back. Sup, dudes. Okay, so let's see. I think Bjornarda has to choose between Karl and Greg. And Garcia looks pretty active, so Garcia can get to choose. Well, you get the second one. Well, actually, maybe it's not Garcia. It's Garcia's cat that gets to choose. Okay. Anyway, Bjornarda, who do you choose? Karl? Karl? You obviously know who Karl is. It's your brother-in-law. Or Greg, because you want to see your brother-in-law killed. Lyra says this is glorious. Yep, I might not be able to show you much Yota needle binding live, but I can give you some entertainment for your needle binding. Mine's getting done faster. Bjornar says he chooses Karl.
Alrighty then.
Okay, and
there
then
is a cat picking out weapons for you, I see.
yep, the cat is
The cat is smart.
Garcia's cat is the gladiator of Garcia's cat.
Understood.
Okay, so the weapons are because Bjornar has to choose your weapon first, and then Garcia's second.
No, Bjornarda chose me first, so Garcia chooses
Garcia
the weapon
chooses the weapon
Greg.
first. Okay, so Garcia, does your cat think that Greg should use the spear, the Scramax axe, the Dane axe, the sword, or the shield,
for the hand axe.
or the hand axe? I'm up to six items now. Loom warping day for Ashley. This is good entertainment. Oh God, do you know how long it takes to warp a loom? Like at least a week.
Does that mean that Greg has to fight with an unwarped loom?
No, that means she's dying for entertainment right now. So this is good.
Except that you can't use that.
Adrian says he's got everything worked out. He just needs to clear up a few things, and then he will send the results if everything should get worked out. Yay! Adrian's going to come here this summer too. So when Adrian and Albert get here this summer, in about 5 weeks? There's no July. The beginning of July. I think so.
I only plan 1 week ahead. I have
Yeah.
no idea.
Anyway, you get to do this. You get to kill each other for our entertainment without getting paid. I think that's awesome.
Now you see the disadvantage I had with weight.
Garcia says you get to use the hand axe.
Yay!
Okay, Bjornara, what does Karl get to use? And Garcia will get to choose him one more weapon as well. So let's see. Karl's hair looks great today. He's using your shampoo, Karin. It was first price. It was the cheapest shit on the market. Nothing but the best for my Karl. Karl gets to use the Dane axe. Okay, so Garcia, what's the second weapon Greg gets to use? Let's see. We have Scramus axe, shield, spear, sword. Yeah, because he gets the Dane axe.
Yep. Sword, Scramus axe, shield.
Scramus
spear.
axe. Scramus axe. And then, yep. And then Bjornara, I get to pick one more. Elmina says at this time I would usually be simping over God knows who, but probably Max. This is interesting.
Don't you dare. He's ugly.
No, but she says, but this is interesting. So you're more important than whoever Max is.
Max is ugly.
Oh, poor Karl.
Okay. Yes, you have the Scramus axe, and Greg has Garcia's champion, or Garcia's cat's champion. We need to be correct here. Says that you get the hand axe and the Scramus axe. Bjornar says you get the Dane axe, but you get one more weapon, which is, what are the remaining options? Shield, sword, spear.
Mhm.
That's it?
Yep.
Shield, sword, spear. Unless there's a dagger left, there's not really any point in giving any more weapons for Karl. I believe Bjornara, your brother-in-law, has chosen that that is all you get.
Alrighty then.
Let's see how Christmas goes for him this year, huh? It's good that Alex tired you out, Greg. There's like, Karl is twice as old as Greg. Almost. Ah! Who's that point go to?
Me.
Greg gets 1 point. So your cat, Garcia, has 1 point.
I think you were living on millimeters now for a while.
I was.
Bjornara says your mighty
I felt
fists
several
then.
times it go like that across my shirt, but missed me.
Next time, get Anders to fight bare-chested and you'll all have teenage girls watching. I think he's working today at a different location. Oh, who got that point?
Me.
Greg again.
Congratulations, Garcia. Your cat champion has won. Okay, let's see who's next. Who have we not used? Elmina, are you sure you don't want it? Now it's Alex versus Karl.
Oh, yay.
We'll let Greg
Well, you're
sit.
up.
Adrian gets to pick one. Okay, so Adrian and Elmina, if you want, you can choose between Karl or Alex. Are you up for it, Elmina? This is your chance to get Alex back.
I mean, if you
Ina, he'll
choose
say,
me,
hey, Ina.
I swear to God, if you give me a sword.
Did you hear that, Elmina?
Damn it.
Okay, so who gets to choose first? I think, Elmina, you can choose first. And then, Adrian, you get to choose second. So, Elmina, would you like Alex or Karl? Well, you can't back down now. You won. You won't? Okay. So that means that...
I choose myself.
Okay, Alex chooses herself. So, Adrian, you're stuck with Karl. But Adrian says that Alex gets an axe. Okay? And Alex can torture her. Okay, so we have Adrian is now choosing weapons for Alex, but Karl is your gladiator. Okay, so then
I think the rules for this might have been too complicated.
this might. Okay, who else do we have alive that wants to pick that hasn't done yet? Let's see, because they have to be kind of at keyboards, and a lot of people are doing things where they don't have fingers on keys. I will choose. Okay, Alex gets an axe. Alex, you're going to be my champion because if my boyfriend beats up my kid, we're going to have to talk. I think that'll be good. Okay, you get this axe. Okay, Alex, you get.
Wait, did you just blend two different names of?
No, I'm now Elmina. I look like Elmina. You are my gladiator. You got to use the axe. He is now Adrian's gladiator, so he gets the spear. So I'm going to
I
choose
thought it was Scramasax.
Scramasax.
That's what you said.
Yeah.
Scramasax.
You said sax.
Axe.
Yeah.
Sorry. And you have to do what I'm meaning, not what I'm saying. Alex, I think you should also have the sword.
Good luck, Carl.
Oh wait, no, the spear.
Yeah.
Okay, no. I forgot the spear was an option. So Alex has the hand axe and the spear.
Really good luck, Carl.
Adrian, Carl has the Scramasax. What is the next item he gets? Charlotta's loving this game. Almina cries and waves goodbye to you, Alex. I think you're in.
I'm pretty sure that isn't what it means. It's more like yeah, I don't really know how to explain it.
Okay, I think she thinks Carl's gonna kick your butt. Okay, Adrian, what else does Carl get to use with the Scramasax? I think it's because I read axe and sax. We're all on bated breath here now. No, it's a laughing emoji. Okay, it looks different on my computer. She's just laughing and waving goodbye to you now. Laughing with tears in her eyes and waving goodbye to you.
That's not what it means. It means something different.
What else is there to choose from? We have the Dane axe, the shield, and the sword, right? Anything else?
Nope.
Dane axe, shield, sword.
I think Adrian might be thinking that I should fight her just with this.
Yeah.
Well, okay, fists was an option that Bjornara made Carl go with. So I guess we can add the extra one there. No, he's still thinking, though. You got to give him it. There's a little time delay on the sending. So if I say it now and about a second later, he hears it, I think. Or so. And vice versa with the typing. We're waiting on bated breath.
Of lag.
You are dying due to lag. It's hard to be a modern Viking.
In games, lag usually helps.
Oh. No.
Dane axe 2. Carl gets the sax and the Dane axe. Alex gets the, what did you get? The hand axe and the spear.
Yep.
All right, Greg, you get to officiate. You thought you were just going to get to sit there?
Yeah.
That's my job.
God damn.
Okay. Are we ready? We're at 52 minutes, so this might be the last one.
Yeah, that you're standing on that.
Yeah, well, here you go. Sorry.
You don't kill my kid with the butt of an axe. And he did it. It was a ranged weapon with his foot. Okay, Alex, stand a little bit more over there because you're behind me. Plus, I know how you run, so actually stand closer to Greg. Bjornara says, yeah, Adrian says, let's get ready to rumble. Bjornara says, could a sharp tongue also be introduced amongst the options? Insults and roasts were a part of the Viking culture. I think that's the next round.
You ready?
Okay.
We can add that, but then I absolutely don't want to go up against Alex.
Nope, it'll be you and Greg. Okay.
Begin.
Get him, Alex. Get him. My boyfriend versus my kid, my barely second born. Get him, Alex. Stay away from the middle bits.
He's not doing anything.
I'm just standing here. I'm not doing anything.
Alex, too far back? Yeah. You're trying. Oh, she's trying to hook him. Please tell me that was above the belt. Carl just went down. Okay. Let's see. We'll take this.
Go.
So 1 point for my gladiator, Alex. Bjornara, you're not, who's it? Adrian, you're not cheering enough for your gladiator here. Ooh, nice, Alex. She disarmed him. Oh! Adrian, it doesn't look good for your gladiator. You didn't cheer loudly enough.
How does it feel that 12-year-olds
Okay.
beat you up?
But now, since we only have 5 minutes left, and I'm going to check the schedule for next week. Carl, you sit there. Greg, you sit there. Alex, you can sit in between them.
Yes, all right, you're the winner.
Okay. Just sit there right about there so we can see you both. Okay, in this beautiful background. Cut to the tip. No. Okay. Bjornara says, could a sharp tongue be also introduced amongst the options? Insults and roasts were a big part of Viking culture.
It's called a fleet.
Carl
Yeah, we could do
versus
that.
Greg. Roast away. We have 5 minutes, so
I'm not good at roasting.
well,
Just say something something you have.
pretend you weren't
want
British.
to say to people. Pretend
Yes.
he's the person you hate the most, right? And if he is, just say it to his face.
Can I just take away his cigarettes and coffee again?
That's
Maybe
not
I
an
should
insult.
start with a little bit of an advantage for not being British.
Yes, the British are too nice.
Yeah, and I've done so many stupid things.
Oh, and they haven't over here?
Well, I think that for every stupid thing you can come up with a Norwegian doing historically, I should be able to match that with at least 2 from British people.
Okay.
Norway has, something.
What do you think, Greg?
Careful down.
You gonna let him sit with that, or are you gonna?
I'm thinking
Do you
because
want
he's,
me to piss all over your islands? Do you think?
I don't really care, but that's another story. I mean, I am over here.
Okay. What do you think?
I'm not good at roasting.
Okay, Alex, you're very good at roasting. Carl, sit here so we can hear you. You just said Yep.
Alex has an advantage there because I'm not going to insult her country.
no. Again, boyfriend versus my second born. Okay, let's see who's gonna be happier at the end of the night. Charlotte says, "Good job, guys and girl."
You're making this unwinnable for me.
I know.
I managed to roast
Carl, my girlfriend, likes your hat. Says Albert. She's gonna be here this summer too, I hope. I'm pretty sure I know which house you're gonna get. Lyra says, and done. The loom, it's warped right on time. Oh wow, nice job. Okay, and Carl is not going in when he had the chance. He said about your fighting skill. Okay, so Alex has already taken a shot at your head. Carl, would you like to roast back for that?
I didn't even.
She had a scram sacks to your head. You missed
Yes, I know I registered it. I saw it there.
it. Okay.
I'm registering the fact that she was using the sharp one.
Okay. Are you guys not going to roast each
Yeah,
other?
that one is short. Be careful.
You're not going to roast each other?
I don't want to start because I can't come up with
If I'm going to be roasting people, I need preparation time.
Okay.
I think we might have worn them out.
Towards me first. There's nothing to say.
Okay. Well,
My response to a roast is usually not roasting, but this.
the
Kind
sword.
of the,
That's a threat.
We could save roasting for next week when Runa's here. No, Runa's
it's
too
a thing
nice.
to start.
I thought your typical response to a roast was, "Oh, I'm terribly sorry about that, old chap. I'll try to do better in the future."
Wait,
That's just a roast.
that's just one of the responses to a bloody roast.
you've got a good trick up your sleeve, Carl. I think you should play it. Dick Van Dyke,
What?
Mary Poppins.
Oh, it's kind of primitive, but you are referring to making fun of him by making a horrible interpretation of his accent.
No, you just have to impersonate Dick Van Dyke in Mary Poppins and watch Greg cringe because he doesn't like
but
the
that's
Dyke.
not a roast.
I liked Dick Van Dyke.
I thought you didn't. I
I
thought-
would think that his take on English accent would annoy you.
It doesn't bother me. It's Cockney. Cockney's bloody awful to begin with.
Oh, okay, that explains
All
it.
right, so it's Greg roasting the rest of his country. Perfect.
Yeah, okay.
No, you have to. Let me see.
Hamster, not lobster. Lobster. Oh, I got a little bit further back here. I have to turn and read. Let's see. Pruda says there's no need to think up elaborate insults for British people. All you need to say is Brexit.
Oh, God. Bloody Brexit.
Good on you. Pruda wins. Bjorn, Albert says we don't know if she can come yet, but for at least 1 week anyway. Hey, we'll take it. Bjorn Eric says it's a classic. Your mother was a lobster and your father smelled of elderberries. Yeah. No, it was a hamster. You're right. Yeah. And you silly English pig dogs. Was it Kniggets? I forget. Anyway, but I like the lobster. Your mother was a lobster. I like your mom. I can't say that. Okay, but anyway, we are out of time. So next week, how do you feel about this? By the way, your team building practicing.
Well, I have not won a single match, not even, let alone winning boat, but I've not even landed a hit. So I might need some training.
That's a good thing. You're going to be doing this on Hego in a couple hours. 1 hour. Yep. Okay. Anyway, next week we are going on Friday at 6 o'clock. No, we are, because there's an event here on the 20 on Saturday, so we have to go on Friday next week instead of Saturday. So same time next week, but on Friday. Oh, your Garcia's cat is very happy. I love it. Okay, thank you so much for playing with us, and we will figure out something fun to come up with for next week, or just send us a suggestion.
Make sure that you don't give her the spear.
Oh, Alex is not here next week. She's got.
Next time Alex is here, don't give her a spear.
Yeah.
But Alex is pretty.
It's a holiday next week
Imagine
too.
how good she would be with proper training.
That's actually. True.
Good thing we have.
I seem to think that
trainers.
we might have a plan now.
Okay. Yes. If you see Pruda there, Road Hago. There is Karl and I and Greg. This is going to be with this time. Have a live tour on Hago at 8 o'clock, which is in 1 hour. Bye bye. See you. Oops. There. End.